Hello, fellow gamers. I'm pretty sure that this topic of discussion has already been discussed by pretty much everyone and their grandma, but I wanted to go ahead and give my 2 cents on this and pretty much look at the other side of the coin, as it were. The whole concept about video gamers feeling that they should be entitled to things has been an interesting debate that's been going on for a little bit. I guess you could say it started since the very beginning, but now it's kind of picked up steam, and I noticed it really started spiking ever since the whole Mass Effect 3 fiasco. But I'll get to that in a bit. The thing is, I've heard all the negatives. They're saying that, gamers are greedy and that we expect the world. We should get things like for free and all that jazz. Honestly, while that might be the case sometimes, and perhaps for a lot of people, I honestly think there's another side to it, and that's what I'm going to be discussing. Now, see, the thing is that video gamers, I believe that all we really want, we just want what was promised to us in the first place. When you have like a company that does things a certain way, has been given their fan base a certain product with certain features for a long period of time, gamers get used to that kind of thing. Look for example, Capcom. When the Street Fighter 4 series came out, you got tournament mode, spectator mode. You got all these cool and interesting features. And then when Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came around, and which left out like so much of that, a lot of gamers were in uproar about that. Like for one thing, they didn't have spectator mode. That was a feature that they only added in the expansion pack Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And that's the thing. Like Capcom has been given its fan base, all these little quirks and these little features that we as gamers will get used to it. And when you take that away, we'll be up in arms about it. It's kind of like, why are you taking it away? Something you've been putting in your products for quite some time now. Now I could be wrong about it, but that's why I think we are seeing among all this. Like another, for example, is that when a company kind of pulls a bait and switch when they will promise you like the world over and they'll deliver it, gamers of course will be up in arms. Like for example, the whole Fable hype train, where Peter Molyneux pretty much saying you'll have the ultimate freedom to do whatever you want, and then when people got Fable, they realized that wasn't the case. The thing is that if you can't deliver what you promise, do not deliver at all. Like another example, like look at the Mass Effect 3 ending. There was two main arguments I was hearing from the BioWare team saying gamers, they feel entitled to have the world, but I don't think that's really the case, at least not with the Mass Effect 3 ending. Think about it. Throughout, since Mass Effect was first conceived and announced to the public, there was always the promise of choice and freedom, that everything you do would matter in some form or another. In Mass Effect 3, when you got the little boy and the color coded choice on how you wanted to kill yourself and destroy the universe or galactic civilizations, that's pretty much all it amounted to. Just pick the color, and you're done. Everything that was beforehand with the series seemed moot, and that's what people are up in arms about. You don't hear this kind of things for example, the God of War series, because you know what you're getting. They'll tell you straight up, you're getting over the top action, blood, guts, gore, a sex media game, and you're just getting hack and slash. It's fun. They don't try to, overhype it, or they don't try to deliver on what they can't keep. And I think that's the problem with most developers. Like, I think what developers need to do is just sit back and wonder, can we really deliver on what we're saying? And us as gamers, I think the thing is, that's just it. We just want what was promised to us. That's honestly it. There's other examples of this, and I could get into it, but I think that just making this overly long. So let me know what you all think. Is gamers entitlement, truly a serious situation? Do we really feel entitled that we want the world, or is it the developers just think we want the world, or is it like somewhere in between? Let me know what you all think. This is the K3 Shadow out.